Hey folks, it's Dr. Disastrous. Getting ready to run through Area 4 of Blaster Master. I always try and jump through that hole. I have no clue why they put holes that you could almost jump through but couldn't. Oh my. This area is a bit confusing, but you can memorize the path pretty easily, so just follow along and you'll be fine. I've remapped my controls for this run because, well, the grenade strafing was giving me serious hand cramps, and we're entering area where it will become very, very useful. So I figured might as well throw the strafing onto one of my trigger buttons since I have them. Why not? Sadly, my right trigger doesn't shoot as well as my other button. I mean, as well as my other fire button, but... Oh, come on. Not trying to go down there. I want to go over here. Ow. Hey, thanks for the help. I think I'll go this way. Because I think there's not further down to go beyond here. Those two paths just loop around, but I think only this path goes all the way down. Yeah, looks that way. Whoops, didn't mean to fall there. Might as well see if I can't collect another hover, so I'm a bit safer. Back. Alright. Moving on. Here's where I need to go down. And I'll just fall all I can. Tank the hit because I'm lazy, and keep moving on. Kill some of these bots or something. Sadly, we need some hover to get back. Luckily, they're polite enough to give it to us. I really would have preferred having another hover for that, but 2's enough, so we'll just move on. Oh, come on, you want some of this? Yeah, that's right. Give me my life back. Yeah. And now we enter the pipe zone, I guess. Kinda interesting graphic style. Like to kill that guy. Like I warned earlier, there will be times when you have to climb the ladder. This one's not the longest ladder in the game, but it still takes some time. And you'll see these guys right here is why I remapped my controls. Because it's very useful to strafe against them, because you can shoot their bullets. Especially when you're on these narrow one-platform things, and they do something like that. Fall into the water, you die instantly, so don't do it. Just some friendly advice. But if you do, well, losing lives is kind of bad, but continues will make you start at the beginning of the area, and while the game doesn't tell you, there are limited continues, which, one of my earlier attempts at beating this game, I was using death warps to try and make the game go faster. Yeah. There's like 5 continues, I think. And I ran out when I reached the last zone. It was pretty much infuriating. I was not happy at all. Luckily, this zone gives you power-ups up the wazoo. Be nice if I could keep these guns for later. I don't need them now, but I probably won't. I tend to like to take hits sometimes to these, equivalent to me guys. Yep, there's hit 1. And hit 2 will be right here, probably. We'll see if I farm power-ups in the next zone. It has, if I recall, either one of the worst bosses or the second to worst boss. I don't remember. We'll see. the way I do practice runs for these games is I both do a long practice run where I just beat the game straight to make sure that I still can. And then I tend to do little micro practice runs right before I shoot the episode, or within the coming days before I shoot the episode. So it seems to work pretty well. Gets me practiced on the bosses, which, I don't know, you may or may not like, but it makes the things run a lot faster and allows me to play fairly optimally against them. Whereas otherwise I would have to remember my strategies or play the game enough times to have them all completely down pat. You know, as for a full show thing, I think it works pretty well. And here is, well, Fred? Yeah, that's his name. With the most memorizable pattern in video games. Hit him from the side for everything except for that, which will hurt a lot, because he'll hit you off to the side. And actually try and hit him. So just tongue, fireball, big fireball. Dodge on big fireball. Come on, just hit the guy. You probably shouldn't even take a hit to him if you're paying attention. But, you know, I am not one for paying attention. I'm also not one for hitting him. See, that's where you're gonna take your hits, is that thing. Or, well, no, you shouldn't. Come on, hit him. Oh. Just kind of cross over so he doesn't land on you as well. He goes down pretty quickly, assuming you actually somehow damage him. Which, in my prior runs, I did a lot better at, but I seem to be getting below him a lot, so... And sadly, I don't really know how to predict his vertical distance, so... It's kind of just trial and error for me. Lost track of the pattern while I was talking. Ah well. He should be going down pretty quickly. Come on now. Ow, really? After like several flawless test runs, I still failed to do it flawless here. Not that it really matters, because I'm going to get full health the second I make it back to my tank anyway. There's just no way he's going to kill me. Though his attacks do 2 damage, and I have no clue how much damage him landing on you would do. There we go. And Fred's out of the way, 1 dead frog. And we get the key. The most, well, not very fun item in the game, but, you know, it moves us along. The key grants us the special powers of nothing, pretty much. Uh-oh. Yeah, just try and get this guy off screen if you can. That would be good. Sadly, he's going in the slowest way possible. Okay, that's new. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Okay, cool. Because something you may not have noticed about Jason, because I've not been playing with him a lot, is if he falls any distance whatsoever, he's gonna die. So that's one thing. You'll get shot there, and then you'll die and then have to climb back down. It's really kind of annoying. There's another part coming up that you're going to have to pay attention to that for just a few seconds. I'll mention it when I get there again, to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Alrighty then. Okay, let's go up here. We're just going back to that hub room where we turned... before we got to this little mazy area. it splits off in 2 directions, and, well, you take one of them. Let's see if I can just maneuver my way around that guy. Alright. Might as well just go the whole way up here. No difference in distance. Like I said, that little part there is a little circle. Just don't run around in circles. That's the only thing you gotta avoid. Which I did in one of my test runs, and I've done while playing the game. This area is a lot more confusing than it should be. And then just go up here. The first point you can go up. Right leads to more rooms and stuff that I'm obviously not going to waste the time to explore. Only reason I'm going to go into any of those rooms is if I need gun power-ups, which, so far I've not. There's one boss where it's highly recommended to get good gun power-ups for, but I beat him before without it, so I'm going to try and see if I can't do that again. Not really sure if that's going to work out or if I was just lucky, but we'll see. Mostly, key to making a lot of bosses in this game a lot easier is just to know to strafe. And here's what the key does. I don't recall if there's another place you can use it. Oh, you can stop the elevator with your fat self while it's going down and kind of glitch it. Really? Or not. It worked before. Guess it doesn't want to today. I would highly suggest just shooting this guy from a distance. And for these areas right here, remember, don't jump. Because if Jason jumps, if he falls any distance that's greater than his jump peak, he's dead. Completely dead. Also, don't go the wrong way or anything. And with that, we've finished Area 4, and we're ready for Area 5, which is coincidentally right here. So with that, I will let you go until next time. This is Dr. Disastrous. Thanks for watching. See you, folk.